the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Memphis offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He'll do it himself. Moving past the 25. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a 3rd down. He'll try it again. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Marshall's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Suggs. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jefferson. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Just keeps swinging it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Jukes is... Oh, another great move. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking left. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Got it in the middle. It's Suggs. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is currently ahead on the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by a field goal over LSU. Implications galore inside the SEC.
There he goes! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Memphis will be forced to punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Jefferson. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. With jet sweep pass. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The give to the tailback. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
3rd down coming up.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Offense facing 4th down.
We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Hollins. He'll heave it deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Jones. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Memphis, 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up second down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Now enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
For the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Grabbed over the middle. It's White. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UConn. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they'll run the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Hollins. Under fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Memphis. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The toss sweep to the right. Runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll immediately call timeout. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Hollins. That's caught. It's locked. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Bringing the heat. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
On to kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught over the middle. It's White. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Jefferson. Snagged in the middle. It's White. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first. This Marshall offense putting things as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Got it in the middle. It's White. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
1st and goal, Marshall.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking to pass. It's Hollins. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. At the 40, there he goes. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Lost a throw on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
He'll try to pop the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hollins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try the left side. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little release to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And off to Jones. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward. There he goes. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Slings it downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Marshall will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Off play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Sends it back in motion to throw. It's Hollins. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nice move to keep running. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Hand off to Jones. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's looking deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win.
Comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Splits the uprights, it's good. Under 60 seconds to go and we are all tied up.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Jefferson. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. There's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Gives it on the option. Oh, the sweet feet. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. To the air on second down. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.